Good day, my wonderful friends. I welcome you once again to my mathematics class. Let us answer this question. We have if 100 raised to power square root of b equals square root of 1000 raised to power b, we should find the values of b. To answer this question, what we are going to do is to put down 100 raised to power square root of b, okay, equals, we are going to remove this square root from 1000 raised to power b. So this is going to be 1000 raised to power b. Remember, square root in index form will be 1 over 2. Okay, having done this, next thing will be to open this bracket. We are going to use b to multiply 1 over 2. So this will give us 100 raised to power square root of b equals, this will be 1000 raised to power b will multiply half to give us b over 2, because b will multiply 1 to give us b, then you bring down 2. Okay, now at this point, what we are going to do now is to ensure we have the same base on both sides. Okay, so we have the same base on the left and we have the same base on the right. Okay, going to the left, we have 100, which is the base. Let us reduce 100 to base 10, which is possible. We know that 100 is 10 multiplied by 10. That means 100 is the same thing as 10 raised to power 2. Okay, then let's put it in bracket because of this index. Then put down the index. The same thing here, but in this case now, 10 will be raised to power 3 because 10 raised to power 3 will give us 1000, okay? So because of this index, let's also put it in bracket and raise it to power b over 2. Okay, now you see that we are gradually solving the question. Okay, now that they have the same base, what we are going to do is now to use the powers to multiply each other, okay? 2 will multiply root b, and 3 will multiply b over 2, thereby opening the bracket. Okay, this will give us 10 raised to power 2 multiply root b will give us 2 root b, okay, equals 3 multiply b over 2 will give you 10 raised to power 3b over 2. Remember, 3 will multiply b to give you 3b. Then you bring down 2. Okay, now according to the law of exponential equations, okay, whenever we have the same base on both sides, that's when the bases are the same, we can equate the powers, okay? Now let us equate the powers. Equating the powers, we have 2 root b, okay, equals 3b divided by 2. So this is what we have at this point. We can cross multiply, okay? When we cross multiply, we can divide this by 1 to make it look like a fraction, okay? 2 root b will be multiplied by 2 to give us 4 root b, okay? Equals 3b we multiply 1 to give us 3b. Okay, now at this point, we can decide to remove this square root because that's the next target, to remove this square root. There are two ways of doing this. We can either square both sides of this equation, okay, or we first of all divide both sides by 4, which is the coefficient of square root of b. Our target is to remove this square root. What we can do here is to square both sides so that square will remove the square root, or we first of all divide both sides by 4, okay? So dividing both sides by 4, this will be divided by 4, okay? And this will be divided by 4, so that 4 will eliminate itself. We now have root b, okay? We now have root b from here equals 3b divided by 4. Okay, now next thing will be to remove this square root. How do we remove the square root? We can remove the square root by taking the square of both sides, okay? We take the square of the left side and we take the square of the right side. So this will be square root of b, okay, raised to power 2, which is squared, equals 3b over 4, all of them squared. Okay, when we do this, we now see that square, we remove square root. We now have b, okay, equals square of 3 is 9. Square of b is b squared, okay? Then square of 4 is 16. Okay, we now have another case where we are going to collect, where we are going to cross multiply. This can be over 1, so let's cross multiply once again. 9b squared, okay, we multiply 1, and b we multiply 16. So if b multiplies 16, we have 16b, all right? Then 9b squared multiplies 1 will give you 9b squared. Do not go and use b to cancel b squared. You are wrong, because since the power of b is 2, that means b will have 2 values. Okay, so bring in this to the left. This will be 16b minus, remember this is positive. When it comes to this side, it becomes negative. Then minus 9b squared. Everything will be equal to 0. Okay, let us now factorize b, because b is a common factor. Let's bring out b, open a bracket. This will be divided by b to give us 16, okay, minus this will be divided by b to give us 9b, close the bracket, equals 0. Now, we can comfortably state that the first value of b is 0, okay, because this means that b is 0 and the whole of this also is 0. So, the first value of b is 0. This is established. Now, let us go and establish the second value of b. We can do that by equating everything inside the bracket to 0 as well, okay? So if we do that, this will be 16 minus 9b equals 0. So if this is true, that means b will be what? Let us now find the value of b, okay, by moving either minus 9b to the right, or we move 16b to the right. Okay, this can be done here. Let us complete it here. Okay, we are going to move plus 16 to the right. This will be minus 9b equals, moving plus 16 to the right will give us minus 16. I believe you are following. All right, negative, we remove negative. We have 9b equals 16. And to find the value of b, this will be divided by 9, and this will be divided by 9 as well. Okay, so that this, we remove this. We now have that b equals 16 over 9. So this is the second value of b. We can't simplify this further because there is no common factor that can reduce 16 and 9. So the values of b, okay, are 0 and 16 over 9. Thank you for watching my video. Please do not forget, if this is your first time to watch my video, kindly click the follow button so that you'll be able to receive videos as soon as they are produced. Thank you once again. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to drop your comment in the comment section. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.